Quintessential Quintuplets, a manga that I really enjoyed the beginning of. And I only say beginning because if you have read the ending, then you know exactly what I'm talking about when I say that shit hit like a truck. I've already made a video on this slightly, just go check that out. Peep out, thumbnail, I know, very sexy, nice clickbait. Also link in the description or just go to my channel and peep it out. But anyways, today I want to discuss with y'all quickly why it hit like a truck. Why did it hit so hard? Why did it suck so much? Why did it literally feel like you yourself got rejected at the end of it? I don't know, I might be just speaking out of my ass right now. I might be the only one who felt this way, but based on what I've read, I highly doubt that. So, why did the ending hurt so much? I think for this, we need to look a little bit about the community behind manga and anime, along with also who was rejected. Best girl. So, before I start, this is a lot, I don't really have information on this or no facts, so don't take what I say as like 100% factual, do your own research on it. I have actually done no research on it at all. I'm just speaking off of observation. But if you want to try to see if what I have to say is true or not, you know, go do the research, and if it turns out to be true, leave it in the comments down below. Or if it's false, leave it in the comments below. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. So, let's look at best girl who was rejected. Right here, Miku. What was her big, I could say, character development in the story? It was her mental illness. And honestly, I'd say she overcame even more than that. Because she clearly has some pretty nasty mental illnesses, ones that a lot of us deal with. I myself actually have these, like depression, anxiety. It's quite common nowadays. People are more open about their mental illnesses, and a lot of us now recognize now that these are problems that we can fix and stuff like that. But it's not easy. It's, you know, just saying, oh, just pop a pill, it's gonna be all good. That's not at all how it is. So I think a lot of people really, I guess, they connected with Miku. A lot of people were able to kind of project themselves into her character and feel what she was going through and sympathize with her. And even just putting the mental illnesses aside, she obviously poured her heart out to this guy. Like, she clearly loved this dude. And you know, we had this whole part where she's like super depressed because she thinks that there's no way that Futuro would pick him, especially over like Nino, because she's like, oh, Nino, she's so cute and all that stuff, she's so pretty, but she fails to see her own beauty. I mean, these are quintuplets, they're identical. Every single one of them looks the same, and she's thinking that she isn't as pretty as her identical quintuplet sister. So she thinks that she's kind of, I'd say, almost not worthy of Futuro, or there's no way that she can get him. But honestly, that is obviously not true. I mean, she's best girl, come on. But that aside, obviously, we've all felt like this before. I'm sure every single person has gone through the emotions of, at least I won't say everyone, but most people have gone through the emotions of, oh, I am not, why would they pick me over this person, you know? They can get this person, but why would they choose me over them? What do I have to offer? What can I possibly do to make them choose me? And I think that a lot of us really sympathize with her for that. And not to mention how much she overcame. I mean, she was a terrible cook. And by the end of it, she was able to actually make good food. She overcame she overcame a huge obstacle, her anxiety, her depression. She overcame she became more confident at the end when she yelled out to the two people on the rooftop. She was finally able to speak her voice and be loud and be heard. She was able to cook. She set out to do something that she couldn't do. She was able to do so much. With all the character development, she was by far the most polished character in this whole series. And at the end, she was completely rejected in the most just disgusting way. So why does that make the ending suck so much? Because it makes us feel like we ourselves were rejected. After overcoming so much, after progressing so far from where we started and just becoming a better person, just to be stopped at the end and just completely shot down. It's a sucky feeling. And that's the end, that's the type of emotion and feeling that that ending gave. Endings are so hard to write sometimes because you've got to be so careful with everything. You want to portray a certain emotion, you can't just rush everything, blah blah blah. There's a lot to go over. Maybe I'll make a video on that at some point. But anyways, that's this ending. The ending for Quintessential Quintuplets. It made people feel like they themselves were rejected and that all their efforts that they have put in, all that work was all for nothing, just to be shot down at the end and just fail. And that is why the ending to Quintessential Quintuplets sucks so much. That's putting aside a lot of just the errors. This is why emotionally it hurt so much. I don't know if you felt the same way. If you did, then, as I said, put it in the description down below. My bad. Put it in the comments down below. Love to hear it. Drop a like if you want to see more stuff like this. Subscribe. And hopefully you will get over the ending of Quintessential Quintuplets. Also, damn, did I say that that title fast. I'm out of here. Peace.